Hi, Lana. Thank you so much for agreeing to share your experience from our therapy session with me. So, I would love to ask you, what was your presenting issue?
Hi, Daniela. Thank you for having me. The presenting issue was stress. I'm going through some difficult things in my personal life, and I always felt stressed and worried. So that was something that I needed to work on.
Okay. And were you able to identify the root cause, the reasons for your issue in our therapy session?
Well, yes, which is something that I love about this kind of therapy, that it's so specific and it's so direct into, the presenting problem. You work on the problem and you get to the root cause of it, which is what we did in the session. I'm doing talk therapy too for like 3 years. And sometimes we go in circles, like around and around. But with this kind of therapy, I love that is very narrow and targeted to the issue. So yeah, I did found the source of the issue that I presented.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That's very, very precious for me, and it's creating personal satisfaction. So, I wanted to ask you, what are the biggest factors that made you happy about choosing therapy session with me?
Kind of motivation to choose this therapy again was the stress, because it was impacting all areas of my life. Um, the constant worrying, the constant stress that I could not get out of. It was like overwhelming for me. It took away the joy of little things and every day. And so um, that was the biggest motivation to do the therapy.
And tell me, do you find hypnosis or hypnotherapy helpful?
Yes, hypnotherapy, as I mentioned before, is that's the difference that I found with hypnotherapy, is that it helps with that specific issue that you're presenting. You're not going around and around. You're not waiting. Maybe someday something will come up that's going to be what you're looking for. It's very narrow, and hypnotherapy changes kind of how your mind works. And I like that in our session, we kind of discovered the root cause of the problem. And it was because in the childhood, um, I stressed and I worried when we had issues. So that was the
Yeah.
pattern that I kind of brought into adulthood. And it just, the understanding of it is so powerful, and is just changing how my mind kind of operates after that. It's just before and after. It's so impactful.
Yes. And one of the most things that I love about this therapy session is that we can use the right tools to access the conscious and subconscious mind and discover what's the root cause, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel supported?
Yes, I did. Like I felt in good hands. I felt like you know what you're doing, and you guided me safely and gently, knowing that, things that I shared with you were very intimate, very delicate, very raw sometimes. And I
Yeah.
love that you kind of provided the safe space for me to open up, because if I don't open up, then there's no way we can get that deep and find the root cause and find the reason of the, stress that I had. So yes, I did feel safe. I did feel like I was in good hands. And I felt very like I had an ally next to me that would
Mhm.
kind of go with me through this path. And I felt safe doing it. So yeah, thank you
Thank
for
you so
that.
much. Thank you so much. Those are really beautiful words. And I'm happy that I made you feel that way. So I wanted to ask you, what are the main reasons why you would recommend me to other people, to your friends or family?
The main reasons is because you know what you're doing. You like, for the people that stay on the fence either to try hypnotherapy or not, I just say just do it, because this is a unique experience. It's something that you won't get with any other kind of therapy. And the therapy that you practice is so it just makes a difference. Like only in one session you can feel the difference, and the recording that you give, it really helps to kind of settle and keep those new thoughts and the new beliefs that you put in, to keep them, to make your mind used to them and believe them. So
Yes.
I would say to people, just to do it, not to wait, because um, it really works. It does.
Thank you so much. So my last question for you is, would you use my therapy session services again in the future if you had any other issues?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because this had impacted me, and it gave me such a big change in my life. Now it makes me feel good that at least when I have a problem or an issue, I know what to do. I know that there is a way, there is a help that I can go and I can ask and I can receive. Um, and that would really make a difference. We don't have to suffer and just wait and just have to take the step forward. So now I know if I take the step forward, if I reach out to you, I know that I will get the help that I need. Thank you for all the work that you do.
Thank you so much, Alana. It was beautiful and precious that you shared this with me, that you did this for me.
I want you to know that you're a great therapist. You have what it takes to be a good therapist and to help other people. So